The winter of 1925 was a harsh one in Nome, Alaska. The town was isolated, surrounded by miles of frozen tundra. As the days grew shorter and the temperatures plummeted, a terrifying illness began to spread. Diphtheria, a deadly bacterial infection, took hold of the community. Children were hit the hardest. Fear gripped Nome as the diphtheria antitoxin, the only known cure, began to run out. Doctors desperately needed more serum to stop the outbreak. The nearest supply was in Anchorage, almost 1,000 miles away. With the harbor frozen solid, ships could not deliver the medicine. Planes were not an option in the harsh winter conditions. The people of Nome faced a terrible choice: wait and hope for a thaw, or find another way to get the serum. The only possible solution was a dangerous one: a relay of dog sled teams to transport the antitoxin from Nenana, the closest point reachable by train, to Nome. It was a long and treacherous journey, even in the best of conditions. In the dead of winter, with temperatures often dropping below -50 degrees Fahrenheit, it seemed impossible. But the people of Nome had no other choice. On January 27, 1925, the first team of mushers and their brave sled dogs set out into the frozen wilderness. The relay, known as the Great Race of Mercy, would cover 674 miles across some of the most unforgiving terrain on Earth. The relay teams faced unimaginable hardships. They battled blinding blizzards that obscured the trail. They crossed treacherous ice, the frozen rivers groaning beneath their sleds. The dogs ran until their paws bled, their breath frosting in the frigid air. Exhaustion set in, but the mushers and their dogs pushed on, driven by the knowledge that lives were at stake. One by one, the teams completed their legs of the relay, passing the precious cargo of serum to the next musher waiting in the frozen darkness. Finally, the serum reached the town of Bluff, just 53 miles from Nome. It was here that Gunnar Kaasen, a Norwegian musher, and his lead dog, a Siberian Husky named Balto, prepared for the final, crucial leg of the journey. The blizzard intensified as Kaasen and Balto set out into the night. The wind howled, whipping the snow into a blinding whiteout. Visibility was almost non-existent. Kaasen could barely see the dogs in front of him, let alone the trail ahead. They faced a harrowing climb over the Topkok Chief, a mountain pass notorious for its treacherous conditions. It was here that Balto's extraordinary instincts and courage shone through. With Kaasen unable to see the trail, Balto relied on his keen sense of smell and incredible navigation skills. He forged ahead, leading the team through the blinding snow and over the treacherous mountain pass. He never faltered, his determination fueled by the life-or-death mission they were on. On February 2nd, 1925, after an incredible 5.5-day journey, Kaasen and Balto, followed by the other teams, arrived in Nome. The serum, miraculously still frozen, was delivered. Balto, the dog who had navigated the final, most perilous leg of the journey, became an instant hero. His story, a testament to the unwavering spirit of dogs and the extraordinary bond between humans and animals, continues to inspire us today.